International Criminal Court, where judges have now terminated the charges against former head of civil service Francis Muthaura. The trial chamber judges by a majority granted the prosecution's request to drop the charges. The move came as Uhuru Kenyatta's defense team pushed for a withdrawal of the case following the collapse of the charges against Muthaura. KTN's Norteno begins our news coverage on this Monday night.
Unfair and biased decision that is keeping us in this case as a symbol. And I'm not saying that just speaking out of hubris. I'm saying that because the key evidence against Muthaura, which caused the withdrawal of his case, is exactly the same for Kenyatta. The 3rd of January meeting doesn't exist, and the 30th of December was never a meeting anyway on that date. This has been misrepresented as having been part of the evidence in the case, and a misunderstanding by the pre-trial chamber as to the evidence which could clearly be read. Now, I'm not being overly critical because this case was done in a complete rush. It was a rush to justice. The documents were served very, very late minute, full of redactions, many issues for people to deal with, and they have taken a considerable amount of time to analyse, to see exactly what is being said.
This means that the common plan could not have succeeded without the contribution of Mr. Muthaura. Or common plan even does not exist without contribution of Mr. Muthaura. The prosecution still maintain that the specific contributions initially alleged to have been performed by Mr. Muthaura were still essential to the common plan, and if so, if it is not incumbent upon the prosecution to seek an amendment of the charges to explain who, instead of Mr. Muthaura, performed those acts.
As far as we're concerned, with regards to the acts that have been attributed to Mr. Kenyatta, we are going to maintain that those acts are attributable to him. The acts that are overlapping between Mr. Muthaura and Mr. Kenyatta, Your Honours, we would indeed still attribute those to Mr. Kenyatta.